पहले ब्रेक के बारे में बताइए, और दूसरा मजीज टाइटंस ने वो स्टार्ट नहीं मिला और वो फ्लो नहीं मिला है, तो अब हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं फाइनल फेज में?
सबसे पहले तो ब्रेक की वो मच नीडेड था हमारे लिए, बिकॉज हम लोग का बहुत जो टफ डेज रहा, तो एक अच्छा ब्रेक मिला हम लोग को और हम लोग काफ़ी बैठे, हम लोग इन्जॉय किया, हम लोगों ने बाहर आउटिंग के लिए गए तो अच्छा था। दूसरा बात, जो हम लोगों ने इस साल D20 में वो क्रिकेट नहीं खेली जो मजीज टाइटन जिसके लिए जानी जाती है, क्योंकि कुछ हमारी सीनियर प्लेयर्स नहीं थे और हमारी काफ़ी यंग टीम है, तो स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा जल नहीं हो रहा था साथ में, तो बट हम लोग काफ़ी खेल रहे हैं। 90% 95% हम लोग मैच के अंदर होते हैं, बट जो क्लोजिंग टच है वो नहीं हो पा रहा। तो हम लोग लास्ट टाइम जैसे हम लास्ट मैच हम खेले, हम लोग एक साथ खेले, तो आगे हम लोग ये कि 4 मैचेस रहते हैं और अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलेंगे और पार्टी स्पॉलर का जो रोल प्ले करेंगे दूसरी टीम्स के लिए।
एब्सोल्युटली डिफरेंस तो दिख रहा है। फाइनल क्वेश्चन, कितना टारगेट सेट करना चाहते हैं उनके लिए?
हम लोग पहले बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं इसे, तो हम लोग उनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे 185 to 90 95, और इसीलिए हम लोग चेस कर सकते हैं फिर सेकंड में।
डेफिनेटली, गुड लक टू यू।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Obidullah not going the toss in his favor, and Mohit Bhai winning the toss and choosing to bat first like everyone else.
So that's the verdict from the toss. And of course, it's going to be Yalla Shabab Giants batting first. They've got that toss in their favor, and it has happened many times during the course of this tournament. Quickly introducing my co-commentator, Mudassir Ali Qureshi. And good toss to win, I believe.
Good evening, Amin. First of all, good to be back in the box alongside you. A wise decision, I would say. Keeping in mind, Mohit Patel has said they have very strong bowling unit. If they can post somewhere around 90, 100, then they have that bowling attack which can restrict the opposition. And talking about the lineups, Yalla Shabab Giants, Amir Hamza, Gagan Sodi, Hasnainul Wahab, Mohit Patel, Mohammad Sharafuddin, Mujibur Ali, Sai Shiv Narayan, Shah Faisal, Umer Shakil, Zikriya Islam, and Zoheb Amanat.
Majees Titans, Abdul Rauf, Ajay Lal Cheta, Aryan Bish, the youngster, Faizan Abdullah good with the bat, Gayan Vikrama gets a game, Manik Yusuf, Narayana Satish, Shafiq Jan, Ubaidullah the captain today, and Usama Akil Vishwa Vijayratne. Coming in sharply towards the right-hander, Hasnainul Wahab is an attacking cricketer and he looked to get going from the ball one. What's really important to note here is that Hasnainul Wahab has found his mood in this tournament, especially since they have pushed him on top.
Oh, absolutely. A good move by the management and the captain. And it gave Hasnainul Wahab an opportunity to express himself with the bat. And also, good to see the captains are least bothered about the surface and conditions. They're going out with their strengths and plan, opting to bat first on this track. Oh, outside edge, just going past the diving wicket keeper. Even the likes of Ubaidullah, a full stretch dive, cannot able to stop that. 4 runs for Hasnainul Wahab and more runs for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucky runs, but then I think this was intentional. However, not executed to the satisfaction of Hasnainul Wahab himself. However, the result is something that he'd really like, and that's a boundary to his name. First boundary of this game, and Yalla Shabab Giants are off the mark. Shafiq Jan steaming in from that Oman tail end. Down the ground, this one's crunched in the air for a little bit. However, a good attempt by the fielder at mid-off. Is going to go to the third umpire. Marginal calls, always interesting.
Oh, indeed. It was firmly played towards that mid-off fielder going upstairs for the first time in this game. Going for that quick single. It was on the rise played by the batter. Basics are right from Hasnainul Wahab. A full stretch means he is home. A slight fumble and lightning quick between the wickets, Mujibur and Hasnainul Wahab.
Right then, green signal and early jitters, but Hasnainul Wahab wouldn't mind that because it was a good shot, sounded good off the bat. On the other hand, Mujibur Ali also in good form with the bat. There was a day in which he was just belting bowlers left, right and centre. It was a double header for them, Yalla Shabab Giants. After that, has not managed to maintain the momentum, but can he continue it today? Pulls and pulls well. This is going to be some commanding stuff here from Mujibur Ali as he gets the first six. As many as 6 number 300. Tafa News tournament sixes.
Tonight, it's not a shorter boundary for Mujibur Ali on the leg side, but still in control, in balance. Look at that shot. Using those wrists and not afraid to take on the fast bowler. A maximum, the first maximum for Mujibur Ali. What a start for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Great bat speed there by Mujibur Ali. This time a loud shout, but no, says the umpire. And this is something that the Yalla Shabab Giants do really well, and that's rotate strike. As a result, he'll keep strike for the next over as well. 13 for no loss. Yalla Shabab Giants are off to a good start. Straight away, slower bowler into action. The young Aryan Bisht, who has been impressive, 7 wickets in his 10 games that he's played. It's that economy that possibly prompts the captain to give him an early run. Bowling in the power play is going to be difficult. And on the mark straight away. Was a little bit of purchase from the deck. Turn and bounce.
And good to see the turn and bounce as expected by Amin during that pitch survey. So left and right hand combination. He had a great outing with the ball a couple of days ago, 3 wickets to his name. And the captain not afraid to hand over the ball to Aryan Bish in the power play.
Shot. There is a fielder out there for protection. So this is gutsy bowling from Aryan Bisht. He knows his field and he's bowling the right lens, asking the batter to take that riskier option.
I mean, you had a close look at the wicket. So under the lights, still can we expect the ball to turn or bounce?
There was a little bit of moisture content on that deck. What a beautiful shot there. Just picked it up outside the offside, off stump. And swept it. That's tournament 4, number 443, and it's some beating he's given.
Good to see he's targeting that leg side. It was way outside the off stump, but making sure to reach the delivery and using that pace offered by Aryan Bish. 1 bounce, 4 runs for Mujibur Ali.
Down the ground this time around, and it's going to be not a boundary, but certainly the intentions are clear. Speaking about that surface, playing surface there, yes, there is a little bit of moisture on it. So once the lights are on and the sun sets, the dryness goes away and you have a little bit of sheen on that pitch, which makes it difficult for the ball to grip. Otherwise, in the afternoon, it was really evident it's going to be some sort of a belter. Aryan Bisht is being taken to the cleaners now by Hasnainul Wahab. What a towering shot this is by the right-hander.
Was there an opportunity yet? Long on. An attacking batter top of the order. Going down on one knee and trying to play over that long on. There was a fielder stationed, Vishwa. Miles up in the air. Tough chance. A maximum. The second maximum of this innings for Hasnain.
Good follow-up. However, I think he's gone for as many as 13 in this over. So not an ideal start, but for the Yalla Shabab Giants, this is good going. 26 for no loss after 2. Captain Ubaidullah brings himself on just after the power play. And he's a partnership breaker. Knows how to bowl the hard lengths. And look at that figures. 9 wickets in 12 games. Bangs it in short and dealt with severely because Mujibur Ali seems to be in the mood. This is probably not the great way to start for Ubaidullah.
Welcome Subedullah with that maximum Mujibur Ali. A stylish left-hander. Look at the timing. It wasn't a bad delivery, but extraordinary shot on the back foot. Very strong towards that deep square leg region. Mujibur Ali matching the feet of his partner. The second maximum for Ali.
It's turning out to be a very, very good start for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Wayward, and this is what a 6 of the first delivery of the over of the innings does to you. And you're always running away from the batter.
I like the approach of this team. Whenever they comes out, they go out for those attacking shot. Always provide that explosive start. Wayward this time. Ubaidullah. It all depends the way they start the innings. A positive approach from Mujibur Ali and Hasnain.
Full delivery this time around, and this is much better from Ubaidullah, especially if he's bowling according to the field. You already have a deep square leg in, patrolling at the boundary ropes. For the right-hander, it's going to be a deep mid-wicket rather, and a deep square leg with the fine leg up in the circle. And then the two fielders down, long on and long off, patrolling the boundary as well. You've got a cover as well. But it doesn't matter if you hit that hard because it's going to go through the fielder's hands. Yusuf Manik will be guilty.
Poor, terrible Manik Yusuf. There was an opportunity to get rid of the batter. And top of that, a maximum. Rubbing salt into the wounds. Not a good job by the fielder Manik Yusuf. And the trouble continues for Majees Titans.
Well, to be fair to Yusuf Manik, this was completely in line of those lights. And he would always be complaining and shielding his eyes for that. However, you don't have that excuse in modern day cricket. Full delivery, good follow-up. Keeps it away. So no damage done on this one, but then a couple of sixes and Ubaidullah's under the pump.
And we always talk about Hasnainul Wahab if we compare with Mujibur Ali, that the key is the strike rate, but look at the score of Mujibur. 20 of just 8. Almost going at 220 strike rate here. Complementing each other quite well, Hasnain and Mujibur.
Crunch down the ground. There is protection out there in the deep. Only a single. Now 41 in 3 overs, and you've literally done half the job here. If anything, as the previous go, if you have got to learn something from the previous games, somewhere around 100, and the opposing team will be under pressure, especially a team like Majees Titans, who are at the moment just struggling in terms of points, in terms of wins. Their batters are not clicking. Towards the covers. I think it's cleared and it's too good for the fielder inside the circle. A boundary to end the over. This has turned out to be absolutely expensive. As many as 19 of this over. Yalla Shabab Giants end the third with 45.
Majestic. The timing has been impeccable throughout this innings. Couple of bounces, 4 runs to end the over number 3. The score 45 for no loss.
Still backing Aryan Bisht in the fourth over. 45 for no loss, the Yalla Shabab Giants. Hasnainul Wahab was taking a liking to Aryan Bisht. He'll need to bowl a tad bit quicker and give the ball a rip. Much better length. Cramping him for room.
One of the most talented off-break bowlers I've seen in this Oman D10 powered by fan code. Not afraid to come in the power play, not afraid to bowl in the death overs. He has been economical throughout this tournament. Aryan Bisht, a positive sign for Majees Titans. But as of now, they are struggling to break this partnership.
Hit towards long off. It's only a single. So learning quickly from his mistakes, Aryan Bisht at the moment. Ideally, he would be wanting to bowl to the left-hander Mujibur Ali. And that's pretty much the primary reason why he's operating so early. What a ball that is. And he's appealing. And of course, umpire Mujahid Surve will raise his finger. So success finally. And it's a reward for persistence, isn't it?
And this pair is doing wonders for Majees Titans. Aryan Bisht quicker in the air, ball just keeping a bit low. And an excellent catch taken by Abdul Rauf and a good decision by Mujahid Surve. So at last, the partnership comes to an end. Wahab managing 20 of 11. So 47 for the loss of 1.
Out goes one hard-hitting batter. Another one comes in. Zohaib Amanat, 11 matches, 10 innings. Forget about all the figures there. Just look at that one thing in the middle. That's the strike rate, 201.98 across 10 matches. And this is what makes him a very, very tough and important player in this Yalla Shabab Giants setup. Straight away on point. Aryan Bisht will have 3 more deliveries against the left-hander, and it's going to be a battle.
Coming around the wicket, this is what happened a couple of deliveries ago. But sharp behind the stumps is Abdul Rauf. What a tournament he is having in the absence of Rahil. Doing the wicket-keeping job for his team. A good tight over in process. A wicket, then couple of dot deliveries. Just trying to get that current run rate below 11-10. That is the idea of the captain here.
Once again, a very good delivery to finish off with. And I think He's done exceedingly well. 1 for 15. That would mean an average or maybe an economy of 7.5. Aryan Bisht has done his job. 47 for 1 after 4.
Bowler come right arm around you. What's the middle? Hey, yes. Better here. Yeah, right arm around to you. Let's continue.
This is confidence building here for the Majees Titans after the success of Aryan Bisht introducing another youngster, Narayana. Can he stick to the same line in length that Aryan Bisht was bowling? That's the question. Slower one. This certainly took off from the surface. And Abdul Rauf, as well as the batter Zoeb Amanat, I beg your pardon, it's going to be Mujibur Ali, took both of them by surprise.
Oh, that extra bounce. You're talking about this extra bounce during that pitch report, and now these bowlers are extracting some bounce. What have you done, Narayana? A poor delivery. You started off really well on the off stump. Now all of a sudden a quicker one down the leg and rightly punished by Mujibur. 4 runs for Mujibur, and the process 50 comes up for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Well, the tactic is right, but then missing his mark this time around just goes to show the difference in levels between Narayana and Aryan Bisht, who's had some experience at the top level previously. On the other hand, Narayana coming in fresh. Much better, but then he's gotten good hold of it, dispatching him for 6 over mid-wicket. Mujibur Ali is playing a good innings here so far, 35 of 13.
How strong he is on the back foot. Effortless. Yet again, those strong wrist comes into play. It's a longer boundary for Mujibur on the leg side, but not afraid to take on the bowler. And all of a sudden with that maximum, the run rate goes beyond the 12 point. Now it's 12.6, and in fact.
Much better. He's targeting the stumps, Narayana, and looking to take that ball away from the left-hander. 2 left-handers in operation. He needs to adapt quickly, and a couple of balls remaining in this over, both to the left-handers. He needs to keep it around that off-stump and outside off-stump line and invite him to drive. Something like this.
And good to see Abdul Rauf just guiding the youngster from behind the stumps, and asking him to bowl on the 4th and 5th stump, and sticking to that plan is Narayana.
Much better here. Ends the over well, but I guess he's gone for 2 or 3 runs too many. At the halfway stage, the Yalla Shabab Giants are 59 for 1. And a change in voices is going to be Numan Chaudhary and Pranav Mehta.
$59 for 1 at the halfway mark. Umpire Mujahid signaling the floating power play. The current run rate is 11.80. They have been scoring runs at will. The Yalla Shabab Giants batter. Since it's a floating power play, we're only allowed to have 2 fielders outside the ring. They're bringing in deep backward square leg. They're sending back deep mid-wicket, making subtle changes in the field. For the left-handed Zoeb Amanat, both of these batters are left-handed now. They are sending deep backward point on the fence. Jan Shafiq, 12 of his first over. Oh, what a shot in the slot. Easy picking for Zohaib Amanat. Has dispatched it over the long on fence. What a start to the over for Zohaib Amanat.
Zohaib Amanat, the man in form for Yalla Shabab Giants, and he's making it count right in the middle. Cannot be bowling those, especially when you have just two fielders and both behind the wicket. Mediocre bowling from Jan Shafiq as he's been dispatched for a maximum. Yalla Shabab Giants has been a team to watch out for. Incredibly good. Number 2 on the points table. Just behind to their sister concern, Royal Oman Stallions. Once again, up in the air. There is a fielder coming underneath. Can he hold on? Can he hold on? Yes, he can hold on. It's the captain, Ubaidullah. What a time to get a timely wicket. This will certainly put some brakes on the accelerator.
The Yalla Shabab Giants batter, they know only one way, and that is the highway. The runs galore is what they wanted. Went many miles in the air. And that is a very good catch in the context of the game. Under lights, Ubaidullah holds on to this one. Out goes Zohaib Amanat, 7 of 7. And lost a wicket, 65 for 2.
It's a new position for Zikaria Islam. Was batting top of the order, then shifted lower down, and now at number 4. We'll have to adapt here.
Good delivery, very good delivery. Angling into the right-handed batter. Zikria gets the single to get off the mark. Zikria gets a single to get off the mark. A very good delivery. Angling in the stumps.
Shafiq Jan, 6 of the first delivery, wicket of the next. And now a single. What does Mujibur have to offer here? There's a deep point, long on. Has to be bowling length.
Fuller delivery. Probably the bat saving Mujibur Ali on this occasion. But what a tournament Mujibur Ali is having. Scoring runs at will, taking wickets for his side. As many as 18 wickets for the left-handed Mujibur Ali.
What a delivery. What a delivery from Jan Shafiq. Would have wanted to see probably a deep square leg or a deep mid-wicket instead of the deep point fielder. Because Mujibur is really strong on the leg side. All said and done, Zikaria on strike now.
Oh, trying to cut the length. On this occasion, Zakaria Islam has been struggling in this tournament.
Has been out of mix. Struggling at... It was short and had to be put away. Not able to get any part of the bat whatsoever on it. Even an edge would have done. You don't mind the edges in this format. A lot of runs have come through edges.
Oh, look at that for a shot. Uppercut. The ball has gone over the deep backward point. Fans, look at this for a timing. Zikria Islam, what a start to the innings.
What a shot. No two thoughts on that. Never looked to keep it down. It was pitched in short in expectance of another dot. But Zikaria has got good part of his bat on it. Never looked to keep it down. Right on the scoreboard, indicating that he's going to make an impact here. 6 overs done, 73 for the loss of 2 Yalla Shabab Giants.
Mujibur Ali, 37 of 15, is out there in the centre. They've got Gagan Sodi, Faisal Shah, Shafuddin to come. All of these batters have got the capability of hitting out.
One thing that you get with Yalla Shabab, they keep going after you, keep scoring runs. And that's put down. Cannot believe his luck, Ajay Lal Cheta, of the very first delivery.
Some width outside off. And surviving on this occasion is Mujibur Ali. It was there to be put away. Just could not control the shot on this occasion. Poor effort. Absolutely poor effort. This level demands. Manik Yusuf dropping a catch for the second time in this inning. That's just absolutely below average. Down the leg side. That's a good take by wicket keeper.
Getting his body behind the ball. That's good work. Abdurrauf, the man in form for Majees Titans. With the gloves in his hand at the moment behind the stumps. It's been that kind of a year for Majees Titans that they would like to forget. Can they make a difference?
Well, I believe they have to learn from the big teams with the likes of Yalla Shabab Giants and Royal Oman Stallions, how they go on about their business, how they adapt to this situation, the conditions. They do not give up. Every batter has a certain plan. And I believe that is the way to go. That is the way to feature, especially in the shortest format of the game. That's gone up in the air. He hasn't middled that one. But the ball still sails over the long on fence. It just has been that kind of a tournament for Mujibur Ali where everything he touches turns to go his way.
For sure. What a shot is that from Mujibur. Not getting the meat of the bat. But it doesn't matter. Because there's sufficient power. Just enough to get it over the line. The fielder was always interested. Probably the wind coming to the... Not on this occasion though. Because he's given it back straight to Ajay Lal Cheta. 2 catches in the over. Third time Ajay Lal Cheta will take it. And he will say this is how exactly things should have been done earlier.
The experience of Ajay Lal Cheta coming in play. Giving width outside off. Trying to go over the head of the bowler. That's a very good catch. Ajay Lal Cheta, the celebration tells the story. He's got the big wicket. The informed Mujibur takes a long walk back to the heart. 44 of 18 for Mujibur. It's 82 for 3. Out goes the hard-hitting Mujibur Ali. Walks in another hard-hitting batter, Gagan Sodi. One follows the other. That has been the trend for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Ajay Lal Cheta getting the better of Mujibur Ali at such a crucial time. Oh, back to the ball. He's put down. He has put down the chance. Ajay Lal Cheta, what have you done?
Oh my God, he's in a little bit of trouble there. Has he dislocated it? Immediate Zakaria Islam coming to the rescue. The physio will rush in. Oh my God, oh my God. This doesn't look good.
Well, his finger is surely not well, that's for sure. It was struck back very hardly.
This way, sir. You can come here.
When the ball strikes your finger in any delicate part, it's just that one instance right away. And surely that's not a comfortable sight for any sportsman.
It's always very painful. But with the development of medical facilities, you would have seen Rohit Sharma dislocating his shoulder and adjusting back on his own in one of his games where he was standing at covers. Such has been the development of sports. Players understand the medical facilities and medical positioning as well. Physio Sarvanan, he's rushed into the rescue of Ajay Lal Cheta. Probably spent a lot of energy in the celebration of the previous wicket. And now he's dropped a catch of his own bowling. It wasn't that difficult. Didn't come from the meat of the bat, but all said and done. Let's have a look at the bowling options. Ajay Lal Cheta has just come into the middle and he's about to be completing his first over. Ubaidullah has an over up his sleeve. Narayan Satish, he has an over as well. Ubaidullah has been expensive though. Ajay Lal Cheta still to complete. And this has been really difficult for Majees Titans here. A lot of teams, they've first lost their players to national duty. Second, to injuries. In this kind of a tournament, which is really long, although it is just 12 to 13 days, you're expected to play 15 to 16 games. And that's where it takes a big toll on your body. Let's have a look at the wickets. In the ultra slow-mo, just about to get things on the way. Ajay Lal Cheta is a strong lad. Believe things are okay. Gagan Sodhi, the monstrous Gagan Sodhi, the power-packed Gagan Sodhi is still in the middle. Does strike a real massive strike. Every time he connects, the ball does travel. And it does have a lot of pace, lot of power behind it. Last ball of the 7th over. Big appeal, big appeal, and it's been given. He might not take a catch of his own bowling, but it does not matter. He's got the back of Gagan Sodhi in terms of a leg before wicket.
What an eventful over. 6 wicket. Darting in. And umpire Sagi raises a finger. Ajay Lal Cheta, that celebration. Comeback of a warrior. Gagan Sodhi walks back for a dark. It's 82 for 4.
Zikaria will be on strike.
Good luck, Shabash.
Sharfuddin has joined him. They will use their sixth bowling option in terms of Yusuf Manik. Full toss. Thump down the ground. Long on will keep it down to 1.
Timely comeback in this game by the Majees Titans. Yalla Shabab all over the place in terms of scoring runs. Now Manik Yusuf hasn't had a great start to the evening. Dropping a couple of catches. So I don't know what psychological thing it does to you being a fielder if you drop the catches and then you come on to ball or to bat. Is it something that psychologically stays with you?
It really depends on what kind of a player you are and how long you've played this game. If you've just walked into a new team setup, you really want to prove yourself and you'd be really nervous. But if you're an age-old player, it's just a part of the game. Big slog, big slog, big slog. Probably gone for a maximum. Zikaria Islam is looking impressive today.
If you're going to feed him in his zone, he's not going to miss out on that. Once again, a poor delivery. Right in the zone, down in one knee goes Zikaria Islam. And today might well be the night where Zikaria will finally find his mojo. His eyes lit up. Went bang down to the mid-wicket fence. Is he going to go again? Slightly slower in pace this time by Yusuf. Good delivery, good comeback.
If you have a look at Zikaria's batting style, he has a double back lift. And that's a concern. When you see it in the slow-mo, you will realize that he brings his bat down and then goes back to lift it. Will be declared as a wide. Yusuf Manik will have to reload it. Umpire Mujad Survey has been spot on this evening. They need boundaries here. That's what they're looking for. Right in the block hole. He's played it well. They're running hard. It's only going to be a single though.
You rightly mentioned that point about for how long you've been playing cricket. That tells a lot about the pressure you can handle and how you can make a comeback. So for players like MD Yusuf, it's still the learning curve. Shorter in length, drilled on the onside. Brilliant timing by Zikaria Islam. He gets another boundary in the over.
What a shot. What a shot from Zikaria. It was not really short, but didn't have the pace on it. And all Zikaria had to do is play it wide off, long on, through the cow corner region. There's a big gap there. And that's some good striking. 8 overs done, 97 for the loss of 4 as Yalla Shabab Giants are cruising here. Zikaria, Sharfuddin, 12 balls in hand. Onto the pads on this occasion. To Sharfuddin, who was looking to go across the line.
Walks in the man who's striking at around 240. Zikaria Islam. Sometimes as a player, as a batter, you need just a couple of innings to get in form, get in that groove. That's gone up in the air. Slightly wide of the fielder, Aryan Best. He will cut that off, but in the process, batters will ample across for 2 runs. And these 2 runs have brought up the century for the Yalla Shabab Giants.
He's looked impressive, Zikaria, tonight. Has just got 22, but it's come in quick time. And most importantly, he's still in the middle. The current run rate, 12, score predictor suggesting 117. Believe they will be looking for something in excess of 120. 10 deliveries in hand. Struck well. Once again, Shafiq Jan will cover it up and keep it down to 1.
Somewhere around 120 to 125 might well be the ideal score with the kind of bowling Yalla Shabab Giants have. Now Sharafuddin needs to take a move on here. That's gone up in the air. Aryan Bish settled underneath that one. Is taken an absolute dolly. What a night this has been for Ajay Lal Cheta. He's been among the wickets.
He loves to pick wickets. Ajay Lal Cheta is one of those premium bowlers. And Sharafuddin looking to heave it across the line through the area that he loves the most, mid-wicket. Just gets the leading edge and a lollipop catch. It can't get easier for the young lad. Sharafuddin travels back. 3 or 4 for him as he's caught by Aryan. 101 for the loss of 5. Yalla Shabab Giants. $101 for the loss of half their side. They wouldn't mind it. Because in this format, wickets are not of prime importance. It's all about getting that run rate as high as possible and accumulating runs as quickly as possible. Faisal will be happy and content to rotate strike and give it to Zikaria.
In the context of this game, Ajay Lal Cheta has bowled another decent over, bowling the penultimate over and not conceding the boundary. Quicker drill towards the sweeper cover. That'll just be a single. What an over. 5 deliveries so far. Hasn't just really got away with the batters. Nine overs done. It's 103 for 5.
The captain will have the ball in his hand, Ubaidullah. He was expensive in the previous over, 19 runs of it.
Brings out the pedal. Fielder, what an effort. What a catch this is. Scintillating fielding effort and gets the better of Zikriya Islam.
Sometimes you just need those small things to go in your favor and it can make a big impact, big effect. This is one of them. Holding on to your chances. Believe it's the hands of Gyan. Ubaidullah gets the first wicket for himself as Yalla Shabab Giants lose 6. Zikaria Islam, 24 of 12 deliveries. 103 for 6 Yalla Shabab Giants. Ubaidullah getting a wicket of the very first delivery of his second over. It's the penultimate It's the final over rather. And they would like to keep it as low as possible. Majees Titans. Interesting field. 3 players in the deep on the offside. Full toss. Will not be impacted, but a little bit of a fumble from the wicketkeeper will allow them to scamper for a single.
It's not the first time in this tournament we have seen Yalla Shabab Giants struggling at the fag end of the innings. This was a previous delivery. Low full toss could have put it towards covers, extra covers. It's just that the top order provide them the start, the momentum. But middle order and the lower middle order, they just cannot capitalize on the situation towards the fag end of the innings. This is a group stage. It can work in this way, but for a match of the intensity like a final, such things can or are going to hurt Yalla Shabab Giants.
One thing that champion teams work on, they don't have players who play in extremes. Either they have a very good day, and on other occasions they'll have average days. They'll not have really bad days. Most of the teams that have been struggling have been working on extremes. Really good day or really bad day. And that's what makes them very inconsistent.
You're absolutely spot on. There has to be a middle ground. There has to be something in between. Because the bigger teams, the champion teams, and Pranav, this is a day 8 or day 9. That's what we've been mentioning about game awareness. How you anticipate the game, how you play around the game. What the coaches, what the management communicate. And so far, the 2 teams, Royal Oman Stallions and Yalla Shabab Giants, they do stand out in terms of planning. Yeah, the batters struggle in the middle order, lower middle order. But on the flip side, we have seen how YSG were managed to defend 18 of 18 deliveries.
I have a point to make there. When you're talking about players like Sai Shiv, Pranav Athavale from Muscat Thunderers, they have to have that average day. Sai Shiv hasn't been very impressive in this OMAN D10, but he can contribute in bits and pieces. Just make sure that he gets things right.
You're absolutely right. It's just about the contributions. At the end of the day, only the contributions matter. And in a format like T10, yeah, the small contributions do come handy. But on the other hand, you've got to give credit to the way the last 2 overs, or last probably 2-3 overs have gone for the Muscat Thunderers. They have slowly but surely creeping back in the game. And at one point of time, 120, 125 was on. But the way Ajay Lal Cheta bowled the penultimate over and Ubaidullah is bowling the last over, it's very commendable. Last ball, struck on the onside, picked up. But will find the fielder at cow corner. They will settle for 1. Running for the second run, that's a poor throw. They will settle for 2 runs. 108 is what Yalla Shabab Giants have managed to put on the board at the end of all allotted 10 overs.
It's not over. It's not over. Because the action is still on.
What is going on? What is going on out there? Still running. How many did you manage to run?
This is going to be really interesting. This has been crazy. Ubaidullah was upset initially. Wonder what's it going to be now. A slog sweep. Across the line. They ran for second. A bad bounce, just allowing the ball to go over the wicketkeeper. And look at that. Look at that. He's looking to steal. And he's really upset. Throws it back to the fielder. And they go for the third. In turn, they are allowed for 2 more.
What is going on out there? Faisal Shah kept on running. That's the game awareness we were talking about. Well done, buddy. Well done. This is brilliant. And this is not so good game awareness and game anticipation by the Majees Titans, who are backing up as well. Meanwhile, they've managed to scamper through over a good 4-5 runs.
What a game are we witnessing here? Majees Titans versus Yalla Shabab Giants. To talk about the batting first, Mujibur always in the mix of runs, 44 of 18 for him. Runs for Hasnain and Zakaria as well, 20 and 24 respectively. Extras were decent, 5 is not bad in the Oman D10. Everybody else struggling with the bat. 111 for the loss of 6.
Well, talking about the bowling from Majees Titans, only one man stood out with a decent performance. 2 overs, 15 runs, 3 wickets for Ajay Lalcheta. Wicket apiece for Shafiq Jan, Aryan Bisht and Ubaidullah. 111 is what Yalla Shabab Giants have managed to put on the board, courtesy a brilliant batting performance from the top order. Mujibur Ali scoring good runs. Right then, 111 is what they've managed to put on, and here's how the innings panned out. Mujibur Ali opening the innings with Hasnan ul Wahab. Had a decent start. Mujibur getting good runs. Hasnan ul Wahab continued his good form. Got some good runs through the offside, through the onside. He was taken out of the equation by Aryan Bisht. Then came in Zohaib Amanat, stitched a good partnership with Mujibur Ali, striking some good sixes at will. Jan Shafiq then got the better of Mujibur Ali, and it was that phase where Majees Titans made a comeback in the match.
In the second half, it was all Majees Titans. Zakaria Islam continued, but just when Mujibur was caught and bowled by Ajay, and then Gagan was given leg before in the same over. Manik was taken apart on one of the occasions, but Ajay enjoyed himself as he got the back of Zakaria as well, and the pressure was on Yalla Shabab Giants to continue the scoring. Ubaidullah got a wicket in the process as well. Everything was working for Majees Titans, and what an eventful match we are having here. 112 is what Majees Titans require in the stipulated 10 overs at 11.2. We'll take a short break, and on the other side, it's going to be the chase.
Hello and welcome to Oman D10, powered by Fan Code. And what an action-packed first innings that was. Action-packed because the Yalla Shabab Giants always provide some entertainment. Look at that top order. Mujibur Ali, 44 of 18. And accompanying him was Hasnain ul Wahab, 20 of 11. Plenty of fireworks up there. Zikri Islam, 24 of 12. And just when the going got tough, some bit of smart work by those lower order batters. They managed to get somewhere around 111 for 6. Some freak runs in the end as well to add on to that. 5 extras. Yalla Shabab Giants will be mighty pleased with that effort. Majees Titans, well, only one bowler probably stands out, and that's Ajay Lal Cheta. Along with him was Aryan Bisht, both slower bowlers. 3 wickets for 15 runs in his 2 overs. Ajay Lal Cheta, 1 wicket for 15 runs for Aryan Bisht. The rest of the bowlers went for runs in some of the most bizarre ways possible, especially Ubaidullah, 26 of that 2 overs. They have a task cut out for themselves. Ajay Lal Cheta, who took a little bit of beating to his right finger, is still out there with the bat in hand, and he'll look to open the innings. Along with him as well is going to be Usman. Outwalk the umpires as well. 112 runs to win of 10 overs, and this is going to be a very, very good score to get to chase down for Majees Titans. It will do a world of good if they manage to chase this down to their confidence. At the same time, Yalla Shabab Giants, towards the business end of the tournament, will look to wrap up in style, wrap up this game in style and keep the momentum with themselves going ahead, because it's a photo finish at the top of the table with Yalla Shabab Giants and Royal Oman Stallions just managing to do things their way. 7 matches, 6 innings, 69 hasn't got going yet, but we certainly know that Ajay Lal Cheta is a class act. Plenty of experience, the ex-captain of the Oman cricket team. On the non-strikers end is going to be Usama Akil, beg your pardon. 8 innings, 65 runs, strike rate of 127. He looks good when he gets going, but hasn't got that big score yet. Joining me in the com box is Numan Chaudhary. What a game we have on our hands.
Absolutely. 6 wickets in 8 games for Umair Shakil. Economy slightly on the higher side. Slightly better average though. On the other hand, we do have an exceptional game on our hands. Ajay Lal Cheta had a decent outing with the ball in hand, picking up 3 wickets. Right call, if you are a Majees Titans fan, to promote Ajay Lal Cheta up the order. Because if you're doing well with the ball in hand, something goes in the back of your mind. Yes, this can be my day. And proceedings of the night can just go in my favor. Right then, umpire Mujahid calls it a play, and we're all set. Run chase is on for Majees Titans. Pulled up right in the hands of the fielder. What a start for Umair. Very first delivery. Ajay Lal Cheta impressive with the ball in hand. Couldn't get going. When it comes to the batting, first delivery, it is a diamond duck.
First ball of the innings. First ball for Ajay Lal Cheta. And first ball for Umair Shakil. We all know that he took a beating to his right index finger. However, not getting enough power on that shot. And that's a brilliant catch. It still had to be taken by the dynamite Sharfuddin. Ajay Lal Cheta walks for naught. It's a platinum duck. New batter in, southpaw for the Majees Titans. Vishwa Vijayaratne. 9 innings, 137 runs. So he's probably one of those Majees Titan batters who've got some good scores behind him. Watchful and lets that one go by.
What a start for Yalla Shabab Giants. Ajay Lal Cheta did read the length, rocketing on the back foot. But that's a very good catch. Sharfuddin diving to his right and taking an absolute blinder.
What a great display of grounds work here by Sharfuddin. Bowled him and Umesh Shakil is on fire.
Well, is that going to be a no ball? Just when the ball dislodged the stumps, umpire noted his hands and said that's a no ball. How often we have seen in the OMAN D10 powered by fan code, wicket of a no ball, wicket of a free hit. Lucky Vishwa Vijayaratne stays in the middle.
Jumped the gun there, but then this was really heartbreaking for Umesh Shakil. This is no ball by a large margin. He'll have to bowl that one again, and at the same time, Vishwa Vijayaratne gets a free hit. A big chance.
Picked up on the onside, evades the fielder, gets a boundary, adding insult to injury. Slightly pitched up, had all the time in the world to pluck it on the onside.
What a good strike this one, making use of that extra opportunity as well as that extra chance. Vishwa Vijayaratne will now look to build on to this. He's gotten a chance, he's gotten a new lease of life. And how often have we seen tides turn into the favor of those who have been given a new lease of life?
Trying to pace the field on the offside. Will find the fielder.
Good going here for the Yalla Shabab Giants. They conceded a boundary and an extra. Apart from that, it's been really tight and good bowling. Picked up an important wicket because Ajay Lal Cheta can certainly turn tides in the favor of the batting team. Very handy bat.
Once again a no ball. Overstepping again on this moment was Umesh Shakil, and that's not good stuff.
Yeah, he'll have to bowl that one again, much to the disappointment of the captain. Once again, it's by quite a little bit of margin, so you have to adjust, take that run up once again, go through the paces, build this momentum. Just forget about the free hit and bowl the right length and line, and more often than not, you'd get away with it.
Previously, we have seen in this over that free hit went for a boundary. Vishwa would like to do the same now. Trying to force this one from outside off, will only find a single.
Early rush of blood for the Yalla Shabab Giants. First ball wicket of the innings. And now, just keeping things tied down on one end. Usama will face his first delivery of the game. Good striker of the ball, but he hasn't got that big score to his name yet. Never too late to make a difference.
That's gone up in the air. Fielder backpedaling, but the ball will land in no man's land. They will settle for 2 runs. 9 of Umesh Shakil's first over.
Bat is ready, 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 ready. Timer for you also. What's your middle stump? Yeah, that's your leg stump. Bowler come left arm out to you.
New bowler in, Shah Faisal. 10 matches, 10 wickets, economy of 8.17 and an excellent average of 14.7. If he manages to stick to those figures, Yalla Shabab Giants will be very happy. Drifting down leg side on the very first delivery.
Faisal Shah starts off with a wide, slightly down the leg side. Batting power play in progress. Thumb straight down the ground. That's a very good shot. It was slightly pitched up. Struck straight down the ground for a boundary. It's the second boundary for Vishwa.
Yeah, well, second, and of course it's come from right off the middle of the bat. What's really impressive about this one is the direction. Plays it safe, plays it aerial, and he knows that the fielders are up in the circle. So good positioning, good thinking and field awareness. Vishwa Vijay Ratne is on his way. 9 of 7 deliveries, but I'm pretty sure he has the ability to strike better.
Oh, good delivery. Loud shout there by Faisal Shah. Umpire calls a leg by. Sorry, I mean, I always mention about the fact that how this game can change for you. Just about a couple of days back, we have seen Faisal Shah conceding 28 runs of that one over. And because of that over, Yalla Shabab Giants lost the game. The very next night, he bowled a phenomenal spell, 2 over 6 runs and picked up a couple of wickets. So it's just that, just how fast the night changes.
Just a single. No run there, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I agree with you. And D10 is a format where you can always look to go with the flow, build the momentum out of nothing. And at the same time, it's very easy to break the momentum as well. And plenty of instances in this edition of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code itself. You had Sufyan Mahmood, who was doing great with the ball in hand, coming in to bowl those hard overs. Crunches towards the covers. It's going to be a chase for Zikri Islam. Has to pull in the dive on time and does well. This is poor running from the Majees Titan batters, mind you. You would want to have a look at that again.
But that's poor running between the wicket, but what an effort at the long offense. Struck on the up. Long chase. The sprint came in. And that's a very good stop. Certainly saved a couple of runs for his side. Good delivery. That length has been a crucial factor when Faisal Shah is operating. He doesn't usually give away that width outside off.
Have a look at that, running between the wickets on that occasion. Takes the first one quick. The second one, Vishwa Vijay Ratne, has reached the non-striker's end and they are looking at each other. There is certainly at least a single for the throw available. And they don't manage to do that. When you're chasing 112, you certainly need to be taking your chances and converting into that extra run as much as possible. With that, we come to the end of the second over, 17 for 1 Majees Titans.
bowling, right arm over. 20 seconds, captain, 20 seconds.
New bowler in. And on the mark straight away. Right in the block hole. It's been negotiated well though by the left-hander. A little bit of mix-up, but he's going to be even Stevens here.
Well, there was nearly an overthrow. And how many overthrows we have seen in this tournament. The real comedy of errors was the last ball of the previous innings. What a horror show that was. What could well have been 1 run, it was converted into 5 runs.
Well, we do know somebody, or at least one of the teams, will have a good laugh at the team meeting. Having said that, Usama has struck that one really high. Running behind. He's still not nobody's going to get that. But then the intent is clear, and it probably has to be that way.
Well, it just has been one game in this tournament where Usama Akil really stood tall for his side, scoring, 28 odd runs. And he hasn't got going in other games. So just about the opportunities for the youngsters. And that's what the Oman D10 powered by Fancode has been about. Giving ample opportunities to youngsters. With the likes of Nadeem, Zikriya Islam, Usama Akil. On the onside. Gets a single down to long on.
Well, Hamza's got a game today. Started off this over brilliantly with a good in-swinging yorker to the left-hander. Amir Hamza. A very compact setup for him, Amir Hamza. Easy run-up as well. Pitches in short. Goes for that pull shot. Tries to evade it. 1 for the over, says Mujahid Surve, the umpire.
Well, that's good bowling. I mean, we were calling out the last game as well where Rana Naeem was batting, and that's what we mentioned there as well. As a bowler, it's very important to vary your length. If the batter is hitting you at a certain length, you do not have to be predictable. That's a very good comeback delivery by Amir Hamza, shortening the length.
Once again, attacking the stumps. Nobody on the leg side inside the circle. To secure that ball which was in the air for a short period of time. Now Mohit Patel, the captain, he's been marshalling his troops well all throughout this tournament. Not many losses to be worried about and too many wins to boast. Always a happy captain when your team does so well. Amir Hamza, on the other hand, will look to make some good impressions. Charging down the track. Soft appeal, but the over will go by as uneventful. 6 of the over. The third over passes. 23 for the loss of 1 wicket. Majees Titans.
Yes, quick guys, quick guys.
New bowler in Mujibur Ali. Coming from around the wicket, will look to dart the ball into the right-hander. Worked away towards the leg side for a single. Also a good time to introduce my co-commentator, Pranav Mehta.
Thank you so much, Amin. What a game do we have up our hands. Yalla Shabab Giants looking to continue their domination. And Majees Titans have a point to prove here.
Big heave towards the leg side. On one knee. It's only going to be a single.
Mujibur Ali, second on the list. 9 innings, 15 overs, 18 wickets. He's second on the list. The economy of 7.67 is not too bad as well. He's been those perfect kind of all-rounders for Yalla Shabab Giants. Runs with the bat. When ball is in hand, picking up wickets, taking some good catches. Just ideal.
What a shout. This one's good. Looks good, but umpire Sakir won't be giving that. So just a single now of this delivery. So I'm guessing it's got to do something with the bat.
They need a wicket. That's exactly what Mujibur is here for. Long boundary on the leg side. Vishwa looking to hit through the line. There is protection in the deep. And it'll be kept down to 1.
Very quiet over. It's still not too far behind. Majees Titans can still look to score some few good runs here. A 20 run over and they can still be in pecking order. Charging down the track. Way outside of stump, but still giving it a shot. Mujibur Ali will end the over in a very economical fashion. Nearly 4 runs from it. 28 for 1 after 4. Majees Titans. It's going to be Amir Hamza continuing. He's been bowling the right length though. It's just that the line keeps varying outside off stumps, sometimes bang on attacking the stumps. If he can manage to get some consistency in getting the desired line and length that he wants, otherwise he's a very nippy bowler, I believe. Amir Hamza, good setup as well, good bowling action.
Has a very smooth action. Hamza, 6 of the first over. That's pulled up in the air and will go for a maximum.
Yep. Just when you think that Amir Hamza is doing everything right, he just lets a loose. No. Have a look at that. Pitches it in short and stays low. Easy pickings for the left-hander Vishwa Vijayaratne, who's waiting for such deliveries. He suddenly seems really comfortable out there in the middle. A few shots have literally darted through the middle of the bat.
Need to put some pressure. Hamza needs to make a comeback here.
Works away towards the onside. Only a single. This is good cricket here. He's gotten a maximum and now allowing Usama to do a little bit of damage as well from the other end. At the same time, what this does is the bowler needs to adjust to the left-hand, right-hand combination, adjusting the line and length on constant basis. And that's when you can expect a loose delivery. Usama, on the other hand, is 10 of 12.
He's taken all the time in the world, now needs to accelerate.
pulls it. It's in the air. However, two fielders converging to pull in a diving effort. Just a couple of runs.
Sharfu being the fielder there. He's been one of those premium performers for Yalla Shabab Giants. Osama has taken all the time in the world at the moment. Chasing 112 to win. You just need to get going. A dozen deliveries for 10 runs. In the air, fielder will not reach to it. Mujibur. A single to get off strike.
Five deliveries up in this over. $39 for one. Ooh, that was close. Too close for comfort. Vishwa Vijayaratne once again looking to dispatch that ball outside the boundary ropes. However, at the halfway stage, Majees Titans are 39 for the loss of 1 wicket.
The left arm spin of Mujibur. Outside edge. And that has been the area for a lot of runs. A relay. And we'll keep it down for a couple. Just one of those desperate type of situations for Osama here. 15 balls, 13 runs. Saishiv has not had a great outing here in the OMAN D10. He's yet to prove his mantle. Pulled well. But just not able to find the middle of the bat at the moment is Osama. Alongside me, it's going to be Mudassir. The experience of Mudassir, what do you make of this game? How should Majees Titans approach it? They're in a lot of trouble here. Just have one win in a lot of games, and right now they are still in a lot of pressure.
They're struggling. Pranav, your thoughts on Yalla Shabab Giants, the way they are bowling?
I would really not mind. Vishwa Vijayaratne has some answers to the bowling of Yalla Shabab Giants at the moment. A good heave down the leg side and will accumulate 4 runs, especially of the quality of Mujibur.
He needs a couple of wickets to get back onto that first position. If you talk about the bowlers, the leading wicket takers chart in this tournament, his spinner bowling quite well here, but as of now, it's Vijay Ratna who's getting those runs against Mujibur Ali. The problem for Majees Titans, especially in today's game, is Osama. He is struggling. An explosive batter, top of the order, but it has been a poor run for him with the bat in this tournament. Nowhere near the ball, just a single.
It's a moment of desperation right now, and in desperate times you make desperate calls which are never in your favor. Especially as a cricketer, you don't want to be desperate. You don't want to be desperate as a salesman as well.
In the air, just a single. So with that single, 6th over done, 49 for the loss of 1. 49 for the loss of 1. 6 overs done. Runs are coming from both the ends, but the problem has been the strike rate. Osama 14 of 17, Vishwa 27 of 20, and in comes Sharafuddin. 15.75 is the required run rate.
Desperate times requires desperate measures. And in your opinion, with the amount of experience that you have with traveling around the world, covering international games, live matches, how does one get out of desperate situations, Mudassar?
Take a break and have a box of fruit chat, and you can enjoy your snacks. But as of now, Sharafuddin has been introduced. Making room, sliced in the air is a chance for Mohit. Good catch taken, backpedaling. Change of pace, pulling it away from Vishwa Vijay Ratna. Sharafuddin strikes in his first over.
Wonder what was he doing there, Vishwa Vijayaratne. He was the lone warrior for Majees Titans, fighting a lone battle. And he's going to be departing for just 27 for his name. Did get an early chance in terms of a no ball. 49 for 2. Majees Titans. Rauf, the man in form, walks in the middle. We'll continue with the question that I asked you. So many comments pouring in. Do not stop and join us. Hashtag OMAN D10. We are reading your comments and we are loving it. So many amazing views. I'm going to read one of them. But first, I'll let you answer it.
Before that, it's Abdul Rauf. He'll be facing his first delivery of this game. Excellent. Not express with the pace, but bowling at right channel. This is tough, keeping in mind it's a longer tournament and you need to find that momentum. Throughout the tournament, we have seen they struggled. Apart from those couple of wins, as a team, you need to regroup. And it also matters a lot what kind of bench strength you have. Good teams makes quite a few changes. The likes of Yalla Shabab and Royal Oman Stallions we have seen giving an opportunity to the bench players, even the players like Khalik getting a chance and performing quite well. In Royal Oman, Amanatullah and others, they also performed quite well, whatever the opportunities given by the management. But for Majees Titans, clearly they are missing the service of Zishan Maqsood, a stalwart. In the air, and what a catch! The fielding has been exceptional for Yalla Shabab Giants. Is Sharafuddin, the bowler, the fielder Mujibur Ali. Good combination.
You were struggling there, Osama. Trying to throw the kitchen sink at almost everything. And finally, that lovely catch of Mujibur will allow him to get out of misery. Osama, 14 of 18 deliveries in a game that they were chasing 112, 50 for the loss of 3. Majees Titans. Shafiq Jan will walk in at the fall of Osama's wicket. 62 of 19 and over covers. Will be a couple of runs. This could be interesting. Will be sent upstairs.
What an over. Couple of runs on the last delivery, but we need to wait for the confirmation. Sagir Venkat going upstairs. He took his time, Mohit Patel, to release that ball. It was away from that wicket keeper. Basics are right for Shafiq Jan. So couple of runs been taken on the final ball and waiting for the confirmation, and the green light comes out. 7 overs done, 52 for the loss of 3. Seven overs, 52 for the loss of 3. Shah Faisal comes in because .52 for the loss of 3. One of the lethal fast bowlers of this lineup, Shah Faisal, getting ready, and the signal comes out from Sagir Venkat. The batting power play has been taken here. So looking at the field, it will be a third man, I believe, in station. A wild swing. And coming back to your point, a good question raised by you. If the teams are struggling, what is the solution that they have so that they can come out of these kind of situations? You need to regroup yourself, and someone needs to step up, especially the likes of Ajay Lalchet and the absence of Zishan Maksud. He needs to talk to the youngsters, motivate them. Sometimes few positive words will do wonders for the players. They are good players, but as of now, lack of confidence, which we can clearly see the way Osama getting those runs in the air, just behind Zoheb for a single. So you need to have those kind of small talks in the group meetings. They have that ability, as we have seen the likes of Abdul Rauf, Shafiq Jan performing quite well. Ubaidullah has been brilliant with the ball. So was Manik Yusuf. Aryan Bish, another youngster, good with the ball. It is their batting which is lacking because they are heavily dependent on Zishan Maksud. Now all of a sudden, no Zishan Maksud. They're looking for that middle order support. But someone needs to step up. And as a player, someone like Osama who is struggling, especially for the batters in the shorter format, you need to express yourself. Play that fearless cricket. It doesn't matter whether you get out without troubling the scorers or even managing 1 or 2. Quick single has been taken in the meantime. Running between the wickets. They need to work on this as well. But as an individual, it's all about your mindset, how you approach the game. It's done and dusted, whatever has happened earlier in the tournament. New day, new beginning. Come with clear thoughts, express yourself. That is how you can get back in form. That is how you can help your team to win games.
Couldn't have put it better. Couldn't have put it better. But there are a couple of answers which has impressed me, and I'm going to read them out for you. But for the timing, Shah Faisal charging in. He's been impressive, hasn't he? And they're dealing in singles and doubles at the moment. So what Rahul states is that when you're talking about individuals, every player has a few get out of jail free cards. Those are the shots that he has up his sleeve, which he's practiced so many times and he believes in them. He gets stuck in the middle. He needs to start deploying those shots and believe in his shots, because that's what has got him to this level. And that's where he needs to start playing them. And I feel that's point on. Can't get better. In the hands of the wicketkeeper. It's getting bad to worst for Majees Titans at the moment. 4 down. Shafiq Jan walks back. And trouble continues for Majees Titans.
A clever piece of bowling by the experienced Shah Faisal. Back of length, but change of pace. Wanted to play over that fine leg, top edge, and straight into the hands of wicket keeper. A lot was expected from Shafiq Jan, but tonight just managing run a ball 3. Walking back to the pavilion, 55 for the loss of 4.
Let's continue with the game. Yeah, Rafa. आप इधर ही हो क्या?
Ubaidullah comes to the middle. Shah Faisal has looked impressive. We'll come back to a point in the next over. Last ball of the floating power play. Shot. Pulled well. And there is sufficient protection in the deep. Will be kept down to a single. 8 overs done. 56 for the loss of 4. Majees Titans.
Yeah, he can go. You can go out, but substitute is not allowed. अब जिसको जाना है जा सकता है. But नहीं 10 से कर लो क्या दिक्कत है? हाँ, हम उसको बाहर जाने के लिए मना नहीं कर रहे.
Abdur Rauf, the man in form for Majees Titans, needs to make it count. 12 deliveries in hand. Outside edge, wouldn't mind it. Ubaidullah on this occasion gets a boundary in the process.
Sticking to that off stump line, Sharafuddin. This time a bit fuller. Going hard, Ubaidullah getting that thick outside edge. No protection in the deep. Third man region. Starts the over with a boundary.
Big one, big one, big one from the bat of Ubaidullah. Fielder will be interested. Mujibur doesn't drop many. And he's held on to that one at long off.
The top of that good field placement from the captain. He's not straight, he's wide towards that extra cover. Not offering much pace. Sharafuddin. Look at that excellent catch by Mujibur Ali. What a day he is having in the outfield. Excited is Sharafuddin. Ubaidullah manning just 5. That struggle continues for Majees Titans. Half of the side back in the hut, 60 on board.
Faizan Abdullah He's been in the mix of things. 112 to chase, 60 for 5. Struggling here. Majees Titans.
Indeed. Brilliant stuff. It's a good idea when you don't have that pace. Always keep it away from the radar of the batter. Bowling it full toward that fifth, sixth stump. A brilliant piece of bowling display here from Sharfuddin. And in the process, he already got 3 wickets to his name. Quite surprisingly, Faizan coming at number 6 position here. He had a great tournament with the bat for Majees Titans.
Slashed well. And a relay will keep them down to 1. They've been so good in the field. Yalla Shabab Giant, very professional. Not just the quality, but they're just a little above the quality that is required at this level.
Fielding, that is the main reason why they are sitting at top of the table. Number 2 position, just below Royal Oman Stallions. Batting, bowling has been exceptional, but it was those brilliant fielding efforts by their fielders. And one more. Oh, this time he drops. Umair Shakil, what have you done? We're just praising the efforts put in by the fielders of Yalla Shabab Giants, but I forgot to mention Umair Shakil. An easy sitter put down by Umair Shakil.
Commentators curse. Umair Shakil, number 90. It was fairly straightforward. Probably taking it too easy. Another area where Yalla Shabab can actually work on is the wicket-keeping department as well. Saishev has been a little below par for the standard which has been set by Yalla Shabab. No two thoughts. He's a good player. But with the kind of standard which is set by Yalla Shabab, he's been below par. 9 overs done. 62 for the loss of 5. Majees Titans.
Continue. One to go. 1 over to go. Bat is ready. Yes. 30 second more. Change. Bowler come right arm out to you.
It's a full moon evening. And these wonderful pictures here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Courtesy of some hard work behind the scenes by our production crew. 50 of 5. Gagan Sodhi coming in from the Oman tail end.
Change of pace. This is the line completely. Bit amused. Gagan Sodhi. Where was it going, Pranav?
The benefit of doubt. It always works for the batter. Up the row of the big man. He's skied that up. And that'll be taken. A consolation wicket for Gagan Sodhi, just as Majees Titan has crumbling here. 6 down for them.
The way they are controlling this game is wonderful. Even the likes of Gagan Sodhi bowling his first ever, getting his first wicket of this game. And all of a sudden, Abdul Rauf also departs after managing just 462 for the loss of 6. The new batter, Gayan, Not only they'll be securing those 2 points, but this win will also help them to better their net run rate, and which might help them to just go above Royal Oman Stallions. What a performance by Yalla Shabab Giants. They batted well. The first inning, though they have lost those quick wickets, they have the depth in the batting department which helped them to post 111. And in the second innings, the bowlers never gave an opportunity to the batters to go after them. The going has been tough for Majees Titans this tournament. What a win. The margin victory is 46 runs for Majees Titans. In fact, for Yalla Shabab Giants, Majees Titans yet again tasting another defeat in this tournament. And match number 34 going in favor of Yalla Shabab Giants. A brilliant all-round performance. An excellent piece of bowling as well as batting. The domination of Yalla Shabab Giants continues in this edition of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code.
Absolute true domination from Yalla Shabab Giants. A mammoth win of 46 runs as they continue to impress here. Talking about the batting card, Osama was stuck in the middle. 14 of 18. Vishwa tried his level best, 27 of 22. But nobody else could just get going, chasing that 112. And hence, they were bundled out for 65 for 6 in their allocated 10 overs. Extras in terms of 8 as well. So it's been one of those disappointing kind of approaches by Majees Titans. Talking about the bowling, as professional as ever, Mohammad Sharfuddin, pick of the bowlers today. 3 for 9 for him, 7 dot balls, that economy of 4.5, very impressive as well. Wicket apiece for Gagan Sodhi, Shah Faisal and Umar Shakil as well. Extras is also not to complain about. 65 for 6, very professional. The fielding was spot on as well. And that's the reason they've completed this win by a massive mammoth margin of 48 runs. As professional as it can get. Ajay Lalcheta on the very first delivery had to be dismissed off a pull shot. Vishwa was looking to get and stay in the mix of things. Did play a few shots and connected a few as well. Mujibur, pick of the bowlers, was also taken apart on a few occasions here and there. He was pairing Osama, but as Vishwa departed, wickets continued to tumble at regular intervals, and that's where they kept losing wickets from both sides and they kept crumbling. Boundary every now and then. On that occasion it was from the bat of Ubaidullah, but the fielding was spot on and they kept holding on to their catches as they kept losing wickets, Majees Titans. And towards the end they crumbled to 65 for the loss of 6 in their allocated 10 overs. So that's a confirmation. Match number 34 of the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. Yalla Shabab Giants 111 for the loss of 6 in their allocated 10 overs. Mujibur as good as ever, 44 for 8 of 18. Zikri Aslam and Hasnain contributing 24 and 20 respectively. Lalcheta was the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 15. Aryan and Ubaid getting a wicket apiece. In reply, Majees Titans never got going and as a result got reduced to 65 for the loss of 6. And Vishwa Vijayaratne and Osama got a few starts but couldn't capitalize. Sarfuddin, pick of the bowlers, 3 for 9. Gagan Sodhi and Umar Shakil 1 wickets apiece. Yalla Shabab have won this game by a massive margin of 46 runs. And all credit to them. It's all said and done. We'll take Yalla Shabab. Yalla Shabab has been that kind of a team that has been so impressive throughout this tournament. What do you make of this, Mudassar? What does this win do to Yalla Shabab and the loss to Majees Titans?
And in these kind of tournaments, you want your team to have that momentum on your side, and they're continuing their excellent performance. And I think by this huge win, they'll move to #1 position with that net run rate. It's a wonderful game of cricket we have witnessed by Yalla Shabab Giants getting those 2 crucial points. Now it's time to head down to the sideline for the all-important post-match presentation ceremony.
Dominance continue from the Yalla Shabab Giants as they outplay Majees Titans by 46 runs in the match number 33 of OMAN D10 powered by FanCode. Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. The game was played between Majees Titans and Yalla Shabab Giants. Once again, it was one-way traffic for Yalla Shabab Giants. They continue their dominance at the OMAN D10 powered by FanCode. Right then, talking about the man of the match, there has been one player in this tournament who's not only performed with the bat but have also taken wickets at will. And he is Mujibur Ali, who's going to be man of the match for the 4th time for Yalla Shabab Giants. I would like to call upon Mujibur Ali to please come up. He'll collect his award from Mr. Freddy. What a performance from Mujibur Ali. 54 of 18 balls. Mujibur, सबसे पहले तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. चौथा अवार्ड है, कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. टीम ने मुझे जो ड्यूटी दिया है, जो जिम्मेदारी दी है, उसमें मैं अभी तक कायम हूँ. इंशाल्लाह जब तक फाइनल नहीं ऐसे और करते रहूँ.
मुजीबर भाई ये बताएं कि बॉलिंग में 20 से ज़्यादा आउट कर दिया है, बैटिंग में सेकंड लीडिंग रन स्कोरर हैं. आपको हम ऑलराउंडर कहें तो ज़्यादा बेहतर होगा.
ऑलराउंडर कर सकते हैं, आप बोल सकते हैं ऑलराउंडर.
ओवरऑल मूड बताएं कैंप का क्या है, क्योंकि जिस तरह का टूर्नामेंट रहा है, हर फंसा हुआ मैच भी जीत रहे हैं, मैच में डोमिनेट करके भी जीत रहे हैं, तो क्या चल रहा है ओवरऑल ड्रेसिंग रूम में?
ड्रेसिंग रूम में देखिए, जितना भी ये सीज़न सब नया लड़का है, तो सब जीतने के बाद सबका माहौल अच्छा ही रहता है. तो अभी सब अपने आप में बिलीव कर रहे हैं, कोई भी मैच हम लोग जीत सकते हैं. सब
चलें, बहुत ज़बरदस्त लगा. उम्मीद करते हैं इस 4th की टैली को आप 8 तक पहुंचाएंगे एट द एंड ऑफ टूर्नामेंट.
इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू.
Right, and that was Mujibur Ali. Happy the way he has performed, happy the way his team is performing in this tournament. That's all from the post-match presentation ceremony. We're going to take a short break. 2 more games lined up for you tonight. We'll see you on the other side with the live action.